Hello everyone, it's Mr. IB Biology here, but you can call me Mr. Nick, and I'm here to help you conquer Paper 2, Question 1. Now this is a very important part of your external assessment. If you're taking higher level biology, it's worth about 8 to 10% of your entire external assessment, and if you're taking standard level biology, it's worth about 10 to 12%. So if you don't do well in this section, it's like dropping grade, just like that. But I'm here to help you because I want you to do well. So listen up. You need to understand that the IB wants you to be able to describe data at a diploma level. This means you need to be very, very specific when describing any data that's given to you in this section. You simply cannot say, oh, the reaction rate rises very quickly and then falls very quickly. I guarantee you, you'll receive no marks for that. So when you look at the graph, please look very hard. What patterns are given to you? Where, for example, is the reaction rate the highest? Give data, give numbers. One mental trick that you can use to help you is mentally think that you're describing the data to a friend who has to draw that graph. How would you describe that graph? You would give values. This will help you to be more specific in answering and guarantee those needed marks. You need to have an understanding of error bars. The area within the error bars gives you the range of the data collected. This means that the true value can be anywhere within those error bars, and the middle is the mean. It is very important that you can do basic calculations such as calculating percentages. I know this may sound very crazy, but many students can't actually do this correctly. So it's important for you to practice, practice, and practice some more. Always show you're working in the external assessment, especially if it's for a 2-mark question. It's very important that you know and understand your command terms so you know what you have to do in your external assessment. If you're unsure of your command terms, please check out my other videos where I explain what to do when you see those commonly used command terms. It's very important that you're able to identify what area of the topic that's being tested immediately when you see question 1. This is a very strong skill that can be developed by constantly reading your biology syllabus. By doing so, you know what part of the topic is being tested and what to write. By reading your biology syllabus, it will help you to learn those specific IB terminology that you really need to know. Here's a small tip for you. When you're in your final exam, write down a small list of specific IB terminology that's related to that area topic. By doing so, it will help you to communicate, help you to keep focused, and it will keep your confidence high. At the beginning of Paper 2, you'll be given 5 minutes reading time. Use this reading time to identify any patterns within the data, as this will save you time, because now you understand the question better even before you even picked up the pen. Don't forget to bring and use basic equipment such as a ruler and a calculator. It may just make the difference between a grade 7 and a grade 6. When you see a graph or a table for the first time in the exam, it may seem very confusing to you. That's why I encourage you to draw on it with a pencil. Draw on it to find the patterns. There are always patterns within the data. You just have to find it. And don't worry about drawing on it. The evaluator cannot see what you drew because he can only see what is in the text box. If you want to do well in this section, you need to practice, practice, and practice past papers. Be honest with yourself and see where you went wrong and what you can do better. Form a study group with your friends in the class or ask your teacher what you can do better. There is more than one biology textbook out there, and I encourage you to use the Oxford Course Companion 2014, as it has many database questions for you to practice on. If all else fails and you still panic when you see question 1, just leave it till last and come back to it later. Just make sure you left yourself enough time. Paper 2 is a mixture of many different skills, understanding and knowledge. It is a section that must not be overlooked as it is worth a lot of marks. If you're still struggling with this section, please feel free to contact me at my email address, mribbiology@gmail.com. Start receiving tailor-made lessons to your needs and begin to achieve the results that you deserve.